So, 2 drafts last week. Getting ready to go out for draft right now. Meant to do this earlier in the week, but obviously I didn't. So, first draft, I ended up going black-red. I had 2 tributes to hunger, a dead weight, brimstone volley, geist flame, Paraskir's deck cultists, and a rolling Templar. So I had a fair amount of removal hanging around, all well and good, you know. Blood Crazed Neonate mostly is filler. I don't think it ever even hit the board. Feral Ridge Wolf, I don't think he ever really came in handy either. Mask of Avacyn, always nice. Silver Inlaid Dagger, it's a nice pumper. Had a few humans in the deck, so. Trepanation Blade is always a fun card. Manor Skeleton, he's got haste, so you got to turn to attacker. Otherwise, he's a great blocker. Screeching Bat, you need air power. It's air power. You need a big ground pounder. It's a big ground pounder. Vampire Interloper, it's a good aggressive card. I mean, it's not fantastic, but it's a good aggressive card. Falkenrath Noble, in my opinion, is a little overcosted, but he's alright. Morkut Bansheets, 4/4. When it hits the board, if something died this turn, target creature gets -4, -4. It's on the turn. It's not bad. It's got a good sized body. Conditional removal. It's workable. Markov Patrician, 3/1 lifelink vampire. Meh. It's not exciting. It's mostly a filler card. Village Cannibals, they're alright. Given how many humans are in the set and the fact that I actually had a fair amount of humans in here, they were playable. Walking Corpse, it's a black bear. Also in the deck, which you're not seeing here, is a couple extra rares. I had a Skursdag High Priest in the deck, as well as a Creepy Doll. Those are fun cards. Also in the sideboard, I had not main deck, but sideboard had Endless Ranks of the Undead. I decided not to play because I only have only drafted 2 zombies, and one's in the deck, and the other is a Ghoul Raiser who's only good for getting back zombies. So it's like there's only 2 zombies in the deck. It's not even pointful. I also had one of the Black Rare Curse that gives all of your opponent's creatures -1/-1. I didn't run that. I don't know. Maybe I should have. Silver Chase Fox, an Urgent Exorcism, Bonds of Faith, Muscling Guard, Voiceless Spirit, Fiend Hunter. I had some decent white in here, but I don't think it was enough to really carry the deck. I don't know. Vampiric Fury, a Burning Vengeance, whoop-de-doo. Bramble Crush, which really isn't a bad card. Ambush Viper, which is actually pretty decent. Moon Heron, Claustrophobia, a Parathink twice, a Civilized Scholar, Sensory Deprivation. The deck itself didn't do badly. I think I came in like 4th with it, somewhere around there. It was alright. Prize pool, I picked up another Endless Ranks of the Dead, a Rooftop Storm, and a Blood Gift Demon. Wasn't bad. Wasn't great, but it wasn't bad. Over here, my second draft deck. We ended up drafting in 2 tables for second draft. It was, I believe it was 1 table of 6 and 1 of 7. Or maybe even 2 of 6, I'm trying to remember. But that's alright. Table I drafted at. Oh, jeez. There was me. Directly across. I was at corner. Directly across from me was Mox Dave. To his left, I believe, was Rich, who's really good. Mox Dave is really good. I'm really good. Next one over from Mox was Jan, who's like, I think he like teaches economics in college. He's a really good player. Across from Jan was Doug, who I've mentioned a few times. Doug knows his stuff. He's a really good player. And between me and Doug was some poor guy who'd only drafted a handful of times. Kid I refer to as Brown Ben Plum. His real first name is Ben. I call him Brown Ben Plum because it's a reference to the Song of Fire and Ice books. You know, Game of Thrones. And because Brown Ben Plum is just a fun thing to say. But, oh, poor guy. It was the table of, like, everyone at that table was a veteran except for him. And it's just like, wow, he was getting nothing. I mean, afterwards I help him, like, cut his deck a little bit, and, you know, I'm looking at, like, alright, this is pretty much the best you're gonna do with this, and I'm looking at what he's got, and it's like, wow. Wow. He got a really subpar pool of cards overall. I felt bad for him. And the sad part was the other table was nothing but newbies and one guy who was really experienced. So it's just like, oh, you're kidding me, really? But I ended up with a deck that did pretty well. It's black and white. Unfortunately, I ended up squaring off against Jan in round one, and Jan just like beat me like a redheaded stepchild. So first place was never an option for me. But I know I did well enough in second and third rounds to fight my way up to fourth. It happens. A lot of good stuff in here. Got some good weenie action going on. Alright. Come on, phone. What you're not seeing here that was in the deck was a Geist Honored Monk and a Divine Reckoning. The land that makes 1/1 token dudes was in the 1/1 spirit token dudes was in the sideboard, as was a a foil Night Reveler. So those were in the sideboard. Those got kicked into prize pool. I don't think I got them back. But so anyway, yeah, you got the Geist Honored Monk that was in here. You got the Divine Reckoning that was in here. Bloodline Keeper, Typhoid Rats. They're not bad. I know for a lot of people they're a late pick, and I can understand that, but they're not bad at all. Ghoul Razor went main deck this time because I had a fair amount of zombies, and I had a Walking Corpse and two Dire Dwarf Ghouls. These guys are nice. Hey, you know, so what if they come to play tapped? Who cares? It's a 2/2 for 1 mana. And they start swinging on turn 2. They come into play back. They come into play tap. Whoop-de-doo. That's a drawback? Not really. 2 Deadweights, a Tribute to Hunger, Unburial Rites, which I don't think I ever drew. Feelings of Dread, which I wouldn't have been able to flash back, unfortunately. Bonds of Faith, Moment of Heroism, 2 Cloistered Youths. It's a good card. It really is. You have the drawback once you transform it. It's a little bit of a pain in the butt, but it's usually worth it for that, you know, second turn 3/3 creature. Well, third turn 3/3. You know, just play it on second turn. You get a 1/1. Third turn, transform it. You're swinging with a 3/3. It's not bad. Doom Traveler, always fun. Selfless Cathar, not a bad card. Chapelgeist, Midnight Haunting, Cobbled Wings, and a Demon Male Hawbrook. I don't think either of them really came in terrifically handy. I'm not even sure if I drew them. But, yeah, this deck performed pretty well. Well, I picked up a... there's stuff going on. Oh, well, hey, talk about the sideboard on this for a moment. Put that aside. Sideboard, Corpse Lunge, Gruesome Deformity, Another Cathar, Spare from Evil. 2 Silent Departures, 2 Frightful Delusions. So, I took some good cards away from people playing blue right there. Green, I picked up Dark Thicket Wolf, a Bramble Crush, Make-A-Wish, a Ranger's Guile, Grizzled Outcast, so there's some okay stuff there. Red, Rolling Temblor, Ashmouth Hound, Infernal Plunge, Rakish Air, there's some okay stuff there. Prize pool, I picked up a pair of Runecatcher's Pike and a Ginger Angel. What else? Also, last week I broke down and I bought a playmat. Alright, there's dumped cards all over it. Yay, good job, Jeff. Good job. Yeah, I bought a new playmat. Never owned a playmat before, well, now I do. What's really nice is you got this rubberization on the bottom of it, so like during the week, one evening I busted out a fresh bottle of Gentleman Jack, and I keep my booze in the freezer. It's a habit I picked up when I was in the military. And of course I had a hard time trying to get the cap off, and my hand kept slipping so I couldn't turn the cap. So I'm looking around for something like, an elastic brand or something rubberized to put over the cap so I could actually get forced to transfer from my hand into the cap, and hey! So yeah, guys, playmat 1, whiskey 0. I also picked up a second copy of Political Puppets. I'm thinking about splashing Zudru the Great-Hearted into my Minotaur deck, because I can. So anyways, that's pretty much it. I gotta finish getting ready. I will catch you guys later. Be good, be safe, etc., etc.